Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we have a video which is one day late, unfortunately, as I posted yesterday. Sorry, I was busy yesterday, so unable to post, and I do apologize once again for this video being late. I was just sort of thinking about the schedules of the channels and just trying to work some things out to do with that, which I will explain later in the video. Now we have one of my newest engines, which is the Hornby lner class d16-3 Claud Hamilton, numbered 8900. It's a double O gauge model. It actually does give you the minimum radius it can go around in terms of track there. And let's get it out here so I can show you guys the model falling on the floor very, very explosively. So this is one of my newest engines, which, according to what just happened, probably is in about 10 different pieces. That's a joke, just for anyone wondering. I'm sure it's fine. It just took a little bit of a fall. So it tends to be a little bit problematic actually getting it out, which isn't fun, but there we go. So I'm going to get this out off camera, and then I'll be back once it's out, and I'll continue explaining it to you guys. So I'll see you back in a second. Right, so now we've got it out of the box, you can see some of the extra details just there, and here is the sort of instruction manual for it, just like how to maintain it and stuff like that, which if I fold it back out, which looks something like that, so it shows you there the sort of maintenance of it. So this engine is DCC ready, which means it can be installed at any moment with a DCC chip, but isn't yet installed with one, as currently all it has is a blanking pin, which means it's able to run on DC, not DCC, quite yet. But I have intentions to basically switch it from DC to DCC running as soon as I physically can. There's going to be a massive order of chips soon for multiple different engines. But here is the parts box. So you've got some front and back details, some hanging parts, brake pads, which look like brake pads in there, coupling obviously, and some other bits and bobs, which we'll leave in the box for safekeeping at the minute. Now, the engine, which by the way, this is me quite annoying to get open because it doesn't want to open. There we go. We'll open it up here. It's probably going to try and fall back on us. So we'll take the cover off here and put that in the box. And then the engine is connected to its tender, so we need to carefully lift them both out of the packaging. And then we'll take the packaging and remove it off camera over there. And now we have the engine in its unpackaged state. As we can see here. Now I know this engine runs because I've tested it previously, but never fully ran it in because it is what I would consider part of my nice fleet, which is a sort of fleet that I don't really run much of any time at all. So this is what it looks like from the back, with the nice sort of red design details hanging down, and also if I put my finger into shot here, you can see that the buffer is a sprung buffer, which is really quite nice. Then you can see the nice lner details there, the number of the engine and its name as well. And you can see some of the, I believe these are water pumps. If it wants to focus, that'd be lovely. Sometime today, please. There you go, you can see the sort of, I believe they're either water or air pumps on the side of the engine, which look really good. Obviously you've got the builder's plate in there, which I can try and zoom in, but it's going to go out of focus, as you can see there, which is unfortunate. And then you've got the nice details at the front with the wheels, and then the front design there, which you can see its number and awaiting further detailing to be put on, which I shall be doing off camera later after recording. But this is my newest engine, or one of 3 new engines that I have acquired. the second of the newest ones will be on my vlogs channel, pretty much the same time this one goes out, or the other one will as well, in terms of videos, so have a look out for that. And now we'll zoom back out here, just have to move back into shot, because I was trying to get close-up shots, so I had to move away so I could get closer in. Now I'm back. So, schedule, which I was thinking about before I started filming. This channel is supposed to be Tuesday uploads, which for the last 2 weeks it hasn't been. That's going to change, because I can't currently sustain the Tuesday videos at all. I don't have the time to sustain them. So what's going to happen is they're going to move to Mondays. So this channel will now post every Monday at 5 p.m-ish. I will try to aim for 5 p.m. directly, but, you know, might be a little bit early, might be a little bit late. Generally, if it's going to be anything, it'll be slightly late, but I will try and get it on time as much as I physically can. But we'll see how that goes. But yeah, so next week's video will be out on Monday, which one of two things will happen. We'll either move on to another of the new editions, either my Sir Nigel Gresley or my lner tank engine, which was teased, I believe, in the last episode on the channel of the Midland Pullman rebuild, or obviously it'll be the Midland Pullman, but the Midland Pullman I need to have a look at off camera sometime this week, even though I've got a lot of engines I need to repair with not too long of a time frame at this point. So if I can fit it into my schedule, I will do just that. If not, then I will look at it at the closest point of asking, which means whenever I get a chance to do it, I will have a look at it, which could be today, could be next week, who knows, but I will try and do it at the soonest possible time. Anyway, that is pretty much the end of this video. I hope you do all enjoy the newest member of the fleet, which is the lner class d16-3 Claud Hamilton. Hopefully it should be running as part of the fleet very soon, possibly in a future video, which will be in the near future, where potentially a couple of bits of information may be shared about some things coming to the channel, and a couple other updates, not just the fact that the filming days have changed from today, and will now be on a Monday. So to anyone who is looking forward to tuning in on Tuesday or Wednesday, I do apologise if the Monday doesn't suit you too well, but it is the best that I can offer at the minute, with my sort of schedule and what sort of things I'm doing in the background. So please do tune in every Monday for a new video. And speaking along those lines, I shall see you all next Monday for another video. If you did like this video, please do like, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications when you do subscribe, so you never miss another upload from me. And I'll see you all next Monday for another video. Bye for now. Bye.